I went to the Vatican and I spent time at the Vatican Observatory, and also at the which was used to be called the Secret Archive, but is now the Apostolic Archive.
Hmm.
And I was able to look at canonization records of Joseph of Cupertino and Maria of Agreda, right? And also a lot of information about the search for extraterrestrial life at the Vatican Observatory because they have their own archive. And
Hmm.
it was wonderful. I took with me a person who was part of that aeronautic community who was a scientist and was very interested in studying this. And we looked at these, and I was able to explain, what they saw, what type of light they saw, that kind of thing. But we really went through the data so
Hmm.
that it even shocked me. So I was shocked. So not just so he was shocked so much that he actually converted to Catholicism.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I think part of it was that we were immersed in a very devotional group of priests who we
hmm,
met there. And I don't think he'd ever experienced that. So I
hmm,
experienced it because I was at the Jesuit school, right? And a lot of my friends were nuns and sisters and monks and people like that. So you know that's not new to me, that kind of lifestyle. It was
sure.
completely new to him. And
Hmm.
not only was that, so he went from, I could see his journey at the Vatican, as he was, you know, we went on, there was a priest who did a lot of work at a hospital, giving unction and things like that, the
Hmm.
uh, oil and, for
Right.
people who are sick, and just the work of what priests do.
Yeah.
And he'd never seen that before. And so the priest said, "Come along with me," and he did. Um, and that really, really impacted him.
Hmm.
I knew what was going to happen. I felt it. I said to myself, this man has spent his whole life in our space program. You know, these big ideas about space, what's out there. We're just about to go to the observatory where he's going to meet Brother Guy Consolmagno and these astrophysicist monks who have not only spent their entire lives like him looking up at space, but they do it in a devotional way. And I
Hmm.
could just see that his kind of edifice of secular kind of, Christianity or whatnot was cracking. And then he went there, and that's when he said, "Okay, I'm gonna do this." So that was something that occurred in the end is recorded in the last chapter of that book.